Okay, Russell, tell me about when you first started publishing in English Teaching Professional.
Right, well, I mean, I'd done a couple of articles. Basically, I was subscribed to the magazine, and so I just sent a few articles in, and they got published kind of sporadically. So I had one year, and then one a year later. And then I wrote an article about using technology, and the ETP broker come back and said, yeah, we'll take that article, and then asked me the month later, Russell, have you got another one? And then from there, the Web Watcher page kind of developed. I think it's been going for about 11 years now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I mean, when I go around, I mean, quite a few people will come up to me and say, "Oh, you're Russell who writes the Web Watcher page." So it's amazing, you know, how the reach of the magazine and where the magazine's got to, and how it's helped me to promote myself. And then the other thing is that actually it was the writing in the ETP Pro was that set me on the road to developing teachertrainingvideos.com, because what happened was that people were emailing me from ET Pro and saying, Russell, we love your ideas about using podcasts or blogging or iTunes, but we can't do the technology, we don't know how to actually do the technology. So I started to make training videos, and I sent those to teachers that were contacting me via ET Pro. And then people got back and said, oh, these videos are really good. And so I thought, well, okay, I'll put them onto a website. And then that started the whole idea of teachertrainingvideos.com. And it was
that really took off, didn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, that's brilliant. I mean, I use them myself if I want to put together a PowerPoint presentation or anything like that. The first place I go is your website.
Yeah.
Because you guide us through step by step, and that's brilliant.
And the lovely thing now is, of course, is that we've kind of linked the articles and the training videos together. So what I try to do is, as I'm looking at new technologies and I write the articles in the ET Pro, I then will sort of do training videos about them. So we're linking the two things together at the same time. So it's kind of mutually beneficial. So it works out really well.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I mean, the other thing is as well that I think if you've done for example, you've written in one magazine, then it does actually help you to get access to other magazines as well. So it's a really nice, it's a really good base.
Yes.
You can say, well, I've already written such and such an article in this magazine, and you know, it really does give you opportunities to kind of move. Because I write in all sorts of places now. Though obviously the ET Pro is my kind of resident page, but I mean, it's helped me to open up other doors as well.
Right. Since you started writing for us, you've actually changed your job.
Yeah.
Have you changed your focus at all? Are you looking at other areas to write in, or is it all still technology and web-based?
No, I'm still in love with technology at the moment. I'm starting to get interested in iPads. There'll come a time when perhaps we'll do a Web Watcher article about downloading an iPad or iPhone software onto that. We haven't touched that yet. That may happen at some point. But at the moment, with Web 2.0 technologies just growing and growing, and you know, there's still so much to write about, so there's plenty of scope at the moment. But yeah, in the future we might move off in different angles.
I must say I always enjoy editing your articles, because I have to check out all the websites, and you know, I've discovered so many fascinating things over the years trying them out, and I just think, gosh, you know, where do you get all your ideas from?
Well, I mean, now it's really to do with all the connections that I've got through Twitter. So, you know, I follow a lot of people on Twitter, people that I know are very interested in technology, and so I'm, you know, as they tweet their ideas, I keep track of them, I put them into my favourites, and then when I've got time I sit down and work through them all. So that's one of my key ways now of kind of keeping up with technology, being really connected in terms of Twitter. And the other way is I've got my favourite blogs that I like to look at, Larry Falazzo, Erzke's blog, Nick Peach's blog, and I work through those blogs probably every month. I will sit down and have a really good read and see if they've managed to find any gems that I can then write about.